Hey there, welcome to this new video. Today, I'm excited to share not one, but 8 boring but lucrative remote jobs you can do at night. If you've ever found yourself wondering how to make some extra cash without disrupting your daily routine, you're in the right place. So here's the thing I want to talk about. I know a lot of folks out there are hustling after hours, trying to figure out how to bring in some extra cash without jumping into crazy gigs that mess with their daytime flow, right? I remember those nights when I was grinding away, doing some of the most boring remote jobs you can imagine. But man, those gigs helped me keep my head above water when bills were piling up, and the 9-to-5 just wasn't cutting it. It's funny, because when you search for remote jobs online, you see flashy ads talking about exciting startups or social media influencer stuff. Yeah, that's cool, but not everyone wants or can do that. Sometimes you just need something steady and reliable. Something you can do during the night hours when everything's quiet and you're not pulled in a million directions. So, that's exactly what I want to dive into today. I want to share with you 8 remote jobs that honestly might sound boring as heck. But here's the kicker. They can be surprisingly lucrative when you do them at night. The best part? They fit right into a schedule that doesn't mess with your daytime responsibilities. I remember one of my friend's first remote gigs was literally data entry late at night. It was repetitive as hell, but the pay was solid. He could do it while watching TV or listening to music. That extra cash added up over time, and thanks to that job, he could make some extra money at night but also do something else during the day.
I think a lot of people overlook these kinds of jobs because they're not glamorous, but they're super practical and can really help you build a cushion or even replace part of your income if you stick with them. Now let me explain what I'm aiming for here. I want to shed some light on these jobs that fly under the radar. I want to make it clear that, yeah, they're boring, but they pay well enough, and you can do them remotely, mostly at night. Perfect if you're juggling a day job, school, or family stuff during the day. I'm talking about jobs where you don't have to put on a suit or deal with office politics. Just simple work that pays you for your time and focus. I'm not promising millionaire status overnight, but steady income and flexibility, that's what a lot of people really need. So here's how I'm going to break it down. For each job, I'll give you the lowdown on what you'd be doing day to day, what you can expect to get paid on average, and then I'll hit you with what I call a remote score. Now this remote score is my personal rating for how well this job fits into a nighttime remote setup, like how easy it is to do from home, how flexible the hours are, and how much it suits late night shifts when most people are asleep. It's out of 10. And yeah, I'm pretty honest with it. I want you to know what you're getting into. Sometimes people think remote work has to be all about tech wizardry or creative genius. But honestly, some of the best night jobs out there just need you to be consistent and patient. I'll tell you from experience, it's not always thrilling. Sometimes it's downright tedious. But that's where discipline comes in. If you've got that, you're golden. Because the money is there if you put in the hours. I remember nights when I felt like I was stuck in a loop, typing the same info over and over. But when I saw the deposits hit my account, all that dull work felt worth it. Here's a little secret. These jobs often have less competition than the flashy gigs everyone's chasing. Most people don't want to do boring work. So if you're willing to grind it out, you can snag steady rolls pretty easily. And because it's 100% remote, you can be anywhere. You don't have to fight traffic or dress up fancy. You just need a decent internet connection and a quiet spot to focus during those night hours. Whether you're a night owl or just need to work when the house is calm, these jobs can be a perfect fit. The whole point here is to get you thinking about how to leverage your time. When most people are winding down or sleeping, you can actually get ahead. Instead of wasting those hours scrolling on your phone or staring at the ceiling, there's opportunity in the quiet hours, if you know where to look. And I want to be the person who points you in the right direction. These gigs might not be Instagram-worthy. They might not give you a fancy title. But they pay, they're stable, and they're accessible to a lot of folks, so that's the plan for this series. I'll start by breaking down some of the straightforward jobs like data entry and content moderation, jobs that don't require crazy skills but pay decent money with a good remote score. Then I'll move into things like transcription or customer service chat agents, a bit more engaging but still perfect for a night schedule. I'll even throw in smaller gigs like survey participation. Not huge pay, but super flexible for when you want to do a little something on the side. Basically, I want to cover a range of options so you can pick what fits your style and needs best.
And don't worry, I'm not just rattling off job titles and numbers. I'm going to share stories from my own experience, and from folks I've met along the way. People who've been in the same boat trying to make ends meet, juggling life, and finding that sweet spot. Earning money without sacrificing their sanity or personal time. Because I know what it feels like to be stuck and stressed about money. I'm on a mission to help people find these steady remote gigs, so they don't have to rely only on the traditional 9-to-5 grind or wild side hustles that burn you out. So, keep that in mind as we move forward. This isn't about getting rich quick or overnight success. It's about finding practical, boring, but lucrative jobs you can do at night, from home.
Jobs that help you build income and confidence. And the best part? You don't have to quit your day job or upend your life to make it happen. You just need to find the right fit and stick with it. When you do, you'll be surprised how rewarding it feels to make progress on your own terms. Alright, let's get into it. Coming up next, I'll start with job number 8. I'll share what it entails, how much you can get paid, and why I gave it the remote score it deserves. Trust me, some of these jobs won't win excitement awards, but they'll definitely help you earn cash at night. So buckle up because this info can change how you look at remote work and night shifts forever.
Disclaimer. This content is for educational purposes only. We do not guarantee that you will make money with these tips. Results vary depending on effort, skills, and opportunities. With that said, now let's dive in. Chapter 1. Data Entry Specialist, job number 8. Let's start with the most classic, boring, but get-it-done type of remote work. Data entry. I remember when I first started, this was my go-to. No fancy degree, no big experience, just basic typing skills and attention to detail. Your job is simple. Input and manage data for companies, update customer info, log sales figures, organize spreadsheets. The work is repetitive, but steady. Once you get into the rhythm, it becomes second nature. Pay, around $15–20 per hour. Remote score, 8-10. Why? Because it's solo work, flexible, and you don't need to attend calls or meetings. Chapter 2. Content Moderator. Job number 7. Next up, content moderation. This role has more demand than people realize. You monitor online content like posts, videos, forum discussions. Your job is to ensure it all follows community rules. It's like being a digital gatekeeper, not glamorous but important. It requires focus, patience, and attention to detail. Pay, around $16–20 per hour. Remote score, 7-10. Good fit for night work, but can be mentally tiring since content repeats a lot. Chapter 3. Transcriptionist. Job number 6. Now, transcription. This job is about converting audio files into text, interviews, podcasts, meetings. I've tried it myself. It can be tedious, listening to the same clip over and over, catching every word, but it pays better than some other night gigs. You need good listening skills, patience, and fast typing. Pay, around $20–25 per hour. Remote score, 7-10. It's flexible. You can choose projects and set your schedule. Chapter 4. Customer Service Chat Agent, job number 5. This one is a bit more interactive. As a chat agent, you help customers online through typing, not phone calls. You'll answer questions, solve small problems, and guide users step by step. Great for people who want some social interaction, but not the stress of calls. Pay, around $18–24 per hour. Remote score, 8-10. Demand is steady, especially for night shifts covering multiple time zones. Chapter 5. Survey Participant, job number 4. Survey participation is the easiest one. You complete market research surveys in exchange for small payments. It's super flexible. You can do them at night while waiting for something, or just killing time. But pay is unpredictable. Some surveys don't qualify and better paying ones are rare. Pay, $5–15 per survey. Remote score, 6-10. Best as a side hustle, not a main job. Chapter 6. Online QA Tester. Job number 3. Quality assurance testing is fun if you like tech. You test websites or apps, look for bugs, and report usability issues. Companies value your feedback because it improves their products. It's structured, interesting, and remote-friendly. Pay, around $20–30 per hour. Remote score, 7-10. Great for night shifts, since tasks can be done anytime. Chapter 7. Virtual Assistant. Job number 2. Being a virtual assistant is perfect for night owls. You manage emails, schedule tasks, and handle admin work for clients. It's steady, flexible, and you can build long-term relationships with clients. Pay, $18-28 per hour. Remote score, 8-10. Great for organized people who like variety in their tasks. Chapter 8. Proofreader, Captioning Specialist and IT Support. Job number 1. Proofreader. Read content and fix grammar, typos, and awkward phrasing. Boring for some, but rewarding if you love details. Pay, $20-30 per hour. Remote score, 7-10. Captioning Specialist. Create captions for videos and broadcasts. It helps with accessibility and keeps you busy at night. Pay, $15-25 per hour. Remote score, 7-10. Nighttime IT support. Provide remote tech support for companies during late hours. This one pays more but requires technical knowledge. Pay, $25-35 per hour. Remote score, 8-10. So, those are 8 boring but lucrative remote jobs you can do at night. They may not be glamorous, but they're steady. They may not excite you, but they're practical and can help boost your income. Working at night can give you focus, fewer distractions, and extra cash, all while keeping your daytime routine intact. With that said, the question you might ask yourself now is, okay, this video is great, but how can I actually find one of these jobs? Good question. The simple answer is, there are plenty of remote jobs like this around you. Depending on what job interests you the most and where you live, you can do some research online. Just go to your favorite search engine, type the name of the job you are looking for, see what is available on your area, and just apply. I gave you my tips. Now it's your turn to do your own research. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more. I will see you in my next video.